You cannot I will convert this invention into innovation after 1 year or 2 years like this. It cannot happen. He quoted a lot of examples. Some invention converted into innovation within a short period of a month. Another invention waited for years together, did not. And it would happen if you team up with the right people. It's not that you combine from only one discipline or one department. You cut across the department, choose the right person. So the team is very, very important. To be complementary in all nature. So it can support electrical issues or software development, or even on the commercial aspect you may require some BB or BCom students. So a good team is the first thing you have to conceive. If the team is of good combination, there is a possibility that you can come out with the proper solution. The second is you have to immerse yourself completely in the issue. That's very, very important. If you take it lightly, nothing would happen. Never. Unless you immerse fully in the issue. There may be a lot of issues involved in solving the problem. You have to be up to date. You should not reinvent the wheel. You should come out with a globally competitive solution. The solution should not solve the problem of a regional requirement. It's a global requirement. So you have to study in detail about the subject, the science behind that, the concepts involved. And of course, you combine with your friends and conceive an idea, develop a prototype, then only you can validate and make it a successful product. There are a lot of steps, levels involved. And this hackathon will give you the opportunity to undergo this process and you can become a successful entrepreneur. So becoming an entrepreneur is not at all easy. So among 100 startups, only 2 or 3 startups are successful. So because there are many factors that would decide the success of a startup. But that experience you have to have is very, very important. And particularly when you are a student, you have nothing to lose. After graduation, of course, the society and the family will expect some income from you. But when you are a student, you can take a lot of risk. And of course, the risk is taken by the institute. The institute is providing the necessary support to you. You are not going to spend anything from your pocket. So seize the opportunity with you and immerse yourself into the problem and come out with really competitive solution, and that will help you to shape as a good professional. And you can also get the satisfaction of finding solutions serving the society. So this is my update. Form a good team, immerse yourself, completely immerse yourself into the issue and come out with successful. And I request the organizers, select the team which are having the real interest and real potential. It's not that for the sake of forming the team, we could not accept the team. Only the team which has got the real interest, the zeal, should be encouraged. As I mentioned that the main purpose of conducting the hackathon is identifying the right people and nurturing the excellence. So that's what we require today. Because passing the examination, getting the degree, getting a job is a different process. But becoming a successful entrepreneur is a totally different story, totally a different ball game. So this is an opportunity, a golden opportunity given to you. And of course, the coordinators and conveners are very serious about that. And they will screen, select the best team, and they will promote only the excellence. And I think that our institute should produce more and more entrepreneurs And the entrepreneurship, I used to say that every university should have its uniqueness, should have an uniqueness. As our institute is concerned, yes, Assalamualaikum concerned, Institute of Science and Technology is concerned, our uniqueness is promoting entrepreneurship. So we have all the programs, but we should have a uniqueness. So that uniqueness is promoting entrepreneurship. So we have taken it as a challenge, promoting entrepreneurship. And of course, we have a lot of subjects also involved. You know that from Assalamualaikum Foundation, we offer entrepreneurial subjects. And CA is also promoting entrepreneurship. And so that entrepreneurial skill, everybody should develop. And of course, you should contribute to the growth of the country, finally. Only the business can create wealth. So as an entrepreneur, you can create a lot of wealth. And this is an opportunity to make use of that and come out successful. I congratulate all the coordinators and conveners of the program for coming forward to promote this hackathon. They are having a lot of work. In spite of having a lot of other commitments, they come forward because of the concern they have in developing a lot of entrepreneurs in our institute. I once again wish you all the best. Thank you all.
Now I call upon the respected dignitaries on the dais and the committee members of Technocrats Club for the launch of present hackathon.
We have a small video for you here to be played. I would like to call upon Dr. Aisha Banu, the professor and the teacher coordinator of the Crescent Technocrats Club, to speak a few words about this.
good afternoon to all of you. Actually, I was supposed to tell you how we ended up on this event. Usually, you all watch movies, right? Vijay or Karasi for Varis is there. What is the first thing you look for? The teaser? Yes. Then the trailer, and of course, in the movie release. And that's why we planned this event. We started with the plan of organizing the Hakaton in February 2023, and it was Prem and Parvesh who suggested that we have to have a big launch. Okay, so I was supposed to tell you all how we arrived on this day. And again, we went to the Dean Student Affairs next, and we told them it should be an event where everyone inside the university, any student inside the university should be involved. So we thought, usually, I think even with the Smart India Hackathon, all the problems are engineering problems. Usually they are technical solutions they look forward to. But we have a lot of commerce graduates, law graduates, pharmacy graduates, students here. So we just thought we want to involve all of them, and we had a couple of meetings where we sat, we ensured the problems could be solved by a team which comprises of all of you. We want each one of the students inside the campus to get an opportunity, and we decided our problem statements should be such that every one of you participate. And of course, we never want the girls to be left out. We thought every team should comprise of one girl. So though the first condition that we thought was it should be a multidisciplinary team. We wanted law students, we want pharmacy students, we wanted life science students, all of them to collaborate and then form a team. And of course, we didn't want the girls to be left out. I know from the beginning I've seen the girls are very sweet audience than the boys. They are always mischievous and they're very sweet. And we wanted one girl to be a part of every team. So it's going to be a multidisciplinary team. And everybody was telling like these are the problems and we have to solve this. I feel all these startups and innovation, rather than solving problems, they have given us luxury life, right? We have Ola, I know I cook every day in the morning. I have some ingredient that's not at home. I immediately could order something in Zepto these days than getting scoldings from my husband that I did not buy in the previous night. So that's the kind of luxury we are leading, life that we are leading today. And all these were small startups initially. And many of the, I think all of you must be knowing, Ola was founded by a student in his third year. So that's the kind of thing that we require from you. You don't have to look into only problems. You can also increase. Maybe we all are getting old. You can give us more comfort level, luxurious living by giving us some innovative solutions. So we have identified, initially, Smart India Hackathon, usually they get problem statements from the industry and from the government departments. Now what we thought was it should be from the institutions. And of course, we floated a Google sheet where our students could tell us our problems. Of course, there were very trivial issues like teacher writing very small in the board. Maybe we have to give magnifying glasses to those students. So it started right from there till we had problems with the parking, in the canteen. All that was represented by the students, and I was very happy. As I said earlier, all the students will participate. That is from across the departments in our institute. And the most important thing I should tell you is we have a crowd of students here today. We initially thought we will call everyone, conduct the launch 1 or 2 days to tell them about the hackathon. It was Dr. Karthikeyan Ramalingam, our Dean Student Affairs, who said we will ask the deans and directors and heads of the departments to send the best of the 10 students from every class. I do not know if you are the best, but your HODs think that you are the best and you are here. So what is your responsibility is what I have to tell you. See, we have selected a few students to be here because you have to tell your classmates what the hackathon is all about, and of course what Cressathon is all about. And of course I have Satish Prabhu coming here, my colleague, who will explain in detail the rules and regulations of the hackathon and what are the problem statements, how your team should be formed, and all these details will be given end by end. I just want only 10 more minutes of your time. So be patient, listen to us. And another one important thing is, see, we started with, the Smart India Hackathon gives a prize money of 1 lakh. If I'm right, they give 1 lakh per problem statement. And our Vice Chancellor was gracious enough to give us almost half of that. It is conducted across India, and for every problem statement they give 1 lakh. And Vice Chancellor has given us 50,000 per problem statement. That's a concern we have for all of you. And as everybody was repeating, the whole event is planned because we want you to understand what hackathons are, and we want each one of you to participate in many hackathons like this, win laurels for yourself, for us, and make our world a better place to live. I think Satish Prabhu will be able to explain more about the rules, regulations. And again, I repeat, we have selected you because you're here because your deans feel you're the best. I want your 15 minutes attention to understand what it is, and then take this information to your class, pass it on to your classmates, so that everyone inside the campus knows what Hackathon is all about. And again, another one thing is, we're going to post this every day in our social media pages. I want each one of you to like and share it with all your friends, make this event a very, very grand success. The dates of the hackathon is February 8, 9 and 10. This is only a launch for you to understand that these are the problem statements. We have given you enough time to make a team, find solutions, and then once you shortlisted, the final hackathon is only in 2023. So I want a lot of I promised Paramesh sir that I will give minimum 100 registrations. So please don't let me down. I want all of you to participate. Will you all do it? Will we have more than 100 participations?
Yes, ma'am.
Not enough? Okay, thank you so much. Eagerly waiting to see your registrations. Thank you so much. I leave it to Satish Prabhu to explain the rules. Thank you so much.
So we have come to the very important session. So I would like to thank our VCs, registrars, deans, fathers, always Bhuvana. Right, we have to give hands for Bhuvana. She's there, standing all behind us and give all of the support. So to start with, before I go through this guidelines, let me go through two important clubs that we have in our institute. One is CIC. We have Crescent Innovation and Startup Club. This club purpose is to bridge the gap between B.S. Abdul Rahman Crescent Institute of Science and Technology with CIS. So this club is going to be the mediator between students, faculties with CIS. So if you have any ideas that you have which you think that this could be an innovative product, you can come and approach us. We have a team of students also. So they will be taken care of, and I have given the clear vision and mission of this particular club. So we wanted, as Mrs. have pointed out, that we wanted to produce entrepreneurs, whereas others produce employees. So we are one step ahead, creating employees. So this is one of the club, and we have one more vertical in this club called Build Club. So Build Club is associated with IITM IC. So IITM Research Park with IITM IC, they have this initiative of Build Club. The purpose of Build Club is where we innovate things, and when we innovate, the next step is to go for voucher programs, grants to make it as a product. So this is going to be the next stage that you will be going in. So Build Club conducts various activities throughout the academic calendar. So if you are interested, if you want to move beyond Build Club, CIC is there to help you out. So you can contact us at any point of time. So with that note, I'm going to go to the guidelines of Hackaton. So Hackaton 2033 is going to happen on Feb 8, 9 and 10. So 3 days continuously. Right, you'll be there in the campus working on the solution of the problem. You'll be working out, giving the solution, and the right solution will be winning prize money of the first prize money. I'll be letting you know. Already it has been declared. We are allotted 6 lakhs of rupee for prize money. Right, 6 lakhs, and of course 10,000 per team for the products that we to have. So it is going to be a huge investment. It's a risk that we are taking on young entrepreneurs. So, team formation, the first point is team formation. How do you want to make a team? So team members with different branches are encouraged. We don't want team members to sit around with one pool of department. So you can merge with different branches, different schools. So this is open to all, arts and science students, engineering students, law students, everybody can combine together to form a team. Very good team. And sir has told that a team should be efficient. So we will be checking the team profile also. So each team should mandatorily comprises of 6 members. Out of the 6 members, one should be a girl, which is according to the Smart India Hackathon principle. So we are following that guideline. So the same guideline is there for Hackathon also, so that you get a practice and participate in Smart India Hackathon also. So each software edition and hardware edition, we have both software and hardware edition. If you are working on software edition, we would be looking into your team profile, saying that how many of them in the team are proficient enough code. If it is an hardware edition, we will be again looking into the team, how many of them are able to make hardware assemblies and test it. So the team is very crucial, and it is very important. So make a note of the team. The next is the team submission process. We wanted a mentor to be in your team. So when you want to submit your team, you are going to have a mentor. A mentor will be an academician who have a prior experience in that particular field. So choose a mentor within the campus. So you have a lot of mentors in the academic side. You have mentors in CISC. So you can connect with them, and we have a template also to be followed. So I'll show the template in the next slide. So the team leader's role is very important, because when you're going to go and fill, so we have this as a hard copy as well as a soft copy. The soft copy will be circulated in our website. After this launch, you will get your soft copies. There you're going to enter your team details. Along with that, you will have a template. The template will be shown in the next slide. Yeah. This is the template that you are going to follow. This template should not be changed or altered at any point of time. If it has been changed, you will be disqualified. So make sure that you follow the same template. This has to be taken in a hard copy. And we will be having student volunteers in the banyan tree near the clock tower. They will be putting a stall over there from tomorrow onwards till December 12th. So you have a stall over there. You can give your hard copies to them physically. Right? You should have a letterhead of the department of the mentor. You should have a team leader name at the first, and the 6 team members, provided one should be girl. And then you have a mentor at the last. You have to get the signature of the mentor with their department seal. So it should be there in the department letterhead. So this is very mandatory to submit your team submissions, the registration process. The next is, okay, this is the hero of the event, the problem statements. We have identified 6 problem statements. 6 out of 6, 3 is from the Smart India Hackathon, and 3 is from the institute itself. So you will be there solving your own problem. So while solving the problem, keep one thing very clear in your mind. Immerse yourself in the problem and empathize yourself. Define, ideate, and execute it. This is what the process is. So immerse and empathize to identify a problem and then to find a solution. Now, the first problem statement is IoT based harvest system for fruits and vegetables. So this is from Smart India Hackathon. We have picked it up. So we have given only the problem, and we are not going to tell you whatever the solution that we are expecting. The solution is all up to you. You can derive any kind of solution that you want to solve this problem. Right? This is the first problem statement. It is IoT based smart harvesting system for fruits and vegetables. The second problem statement is parking system in the Crescent campus. So many of you are having 2-wheelers, 4-wheelers. So parking in the morning, taking the vehicle out in the evening, little bit difficult, right? So we wanted that problem to be solved. So this is the problem that you are going to address. So this problem is also included in one of the 6 problem statements. The next is smart waste management system. You have a smart waste management system in our campus itself. I don't know how many of you have visited that. It is adjacent to Boys Hostel. Anybody visited that? Anybody in the room over here? There is a very big smart waste management. Yes, good. So you can visit that. That is an idea that I am going to give. You can choose any particular solution, any particular problem in smart waste management system, and you are going to produce or give a viable solution so that you can win that. 50,000 of rupees. Next. Okay, this is again for the students from the institution point of view. Real-time tracking of students' learning outcomes and their academic process. So this is about all of your performances, individual student academic progress, both curricular as well as extracurricular. If a student wants to know, or if your parent wants to know about your individual progress, in a single tap you have to get it. So this is again a problem statement. So all the problem statements have been coined in such a way that you can have all the engineering discipline students, all the non-engineering discipline students combined together, you can work on this. Next problem statement, okay. This is quite unique. Prevention of road accidents and data retrieval after accident for two-wheelers. We are only focusing on two-wheelers. The problem is very specific. So as you can see, Tamil Nadu stands first in the number of accidents that we make with two-wheeler. And that two youngsters are the most one those who use the two-wheeler, and a lot of them die. It's a fatal accident. So you just have the count. It is 8,259 deaths out of 69,240. Only two-wheeler. This is taken from Times of India. So this problem statement is going to be worth a while. You are going to prevent it before the accident, or you are going to get the retrieval after the accident. So what you are going to do, it is up to you. The choice is yours. The next is canteen management system at present campus. So how many of you have faced this issue? A lot of you. So you have a solution in your head always. Let us see how many of you can provide a very good solution for this particular canteen management system. 1 hour of lunchtime duration, all of you should have food. So let us see how many of you come out with this particular solution. Next. So this is